"Run," he said, and the forest exploded into sound. Howls echoed through the trees, dozens of them. Close, too close. Luna spun in panic. "What's happening?" Kael cursed under his breath. "They've found you." Kael carried her effortlessly through the forest. Her heart pounded wildly. His touch burned. "Do not come back here," he said fiercely. Luna searched his face. "Why?" His jaw tightened. "Because if you do," he said quietly, "I won't be able to let you go." Before she could ask what that meant, he was gone, melting into the trees like he had never been there at all. Luna stood alone under the moon, trembling. Her skin still tingled where he had touched her. Her heart whispered a truth she wasn't ready to face. This wasn't over. This was only the beginning. The forest was silent after Kael disappeared, but Luna's heart was loud enough to drown out everything else. Every step she took felt like walking on moonlit glass, delicate and dangerous. She should have run. She should have screamed. But something inside her whispered not to look back. The golden eyes lingered in her mind, burning into her memory. Who was he? Why did her chest ache when she remembered the weight of his hands on her arms, the heat of his presence, the warning in his voice? Luna didn't have time to think. At home, the street seemed too bright, too normal. Windows glimmered with domestic light, and neighbors waved politely, completely unaware that the world she had known had shifted forever. She tried to convince herself it had been a dream. But the scent, the forest air clung to her hair, and it wasn't imaginary. He's real. Miles away, Kael paced the forest floor, fists clenched and teeth gritted. His wolf growled beneath his skin, frantic and impatient. The moon had chosen, and yet he had refused. He had denied it before, buried his first mate's memory under ice and fury. And still, the pull toward Luna clawed at him relentlessly. "She's human," Kael muttered, voice low, almost a growl. "She shouldn't exist. I won't let this happen again." But the scent of her, soft, wild, irresistible, only grew stronger. The wolf inside him strained against his control, desperate to find her, to claim her, to protect her from a world that didn't even know she was part of it. And yet, Kael walked away. The next day, Luna couldn't stop thinking about him. Every sound of movement in the forest outside her window made her freeze. Every rustle of leaves, every flicker of shadow, made her heart jump. She felt like she had been pulled into a story written long before she was born, and she didn't know the rules. At school, everything felt mundane and shallow. Friends chatted about homework and weekend plans, but Luna's mind was elsewhere. She doodled a forest in her notebook, golden eyes hidden among the trees, and she shivered without understanding why. By evening, she was drawn back to the forest. She told herself it was curiosity, adventure, foolishness. But as she stepped under the first line of trees, she felt the pull again, the almost unbearable tug of something ancient, something alive, something waiting. And then she heard it, the soft, deliberate sound of footsteps, not human footsteps, heavy, controlled, predatory. Luna froze. Her instincts screamed to run, and yet her feet moved forward. Kael emerged from the shadows like a phantom. His eyes glowed faintly in the twilight, every movement deliberate, every step echoing authority and danger. "You shouldn't be here," he said, voice low, restrained, and commanding. I can't stop coming," Luna admitted, voice trembling. Something wants me here. I don't understand it." Kael's jaw tightened. His wolf growled deep inside him. "You don't understand," he whispered, taking a half-step closer. "It's not just something. The moon has chosen you for me, and I will not let it happen." "But why?" Luna asked, desperate. "I don't even know what that means." Kael's eyes softened for a fraction of a second, just long enough to make her heart ache, and then hardened again. "Because if the bond begins, if I acknowledge it, everything you are will be claimed, and nothing will ever be the same." The air between them hummed with tension, pulling them together and pushing them apart. Luna could feel it, the heat, the pull, the irresistible danger of being near him. Her pulse raced. Her wolf, hidden, unawakened, stirred in her bones, whispering that she had already been claimed. Kael looked away suddenly, masking the turmoil behind his controlled exterior. He vanished into the shadows before she could ask another question, leaving her alone, trembling, and more drawn than ever to the forest and to him. That night, Luna dreamed. She ran through the trees on bare feet, wind in her hair, heart wild and free. Golden eyes followed her from the shadows. A voice echoed in her mind, not Kael's, not hers, but both. You are mine. The moon has chosen. You cannot escape. And when she woke, the forest was calling her again.